Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. Free pile. Free pile, free pile. But don't get too excited. That box looks really nice. My daughter is moving. I can finally reveal the big secret. She's moving 6 minutes from this house. Isn't that great? I'll be able to have the grandsons even closer. So that's a wonderful thing for the family. But anyways, this is her generator. It has been in their garage for 10 years. I started it 7 years ago. I put marine stabilizer in it, the blue stuff, and with directions for them guys to start the generator at least twice a year after that. And I know that they haven't. So that is why we're doing this video right now. Like I said, 7 years ago, I added blue marine stabilizer to the gas that's in this thing. And now, I'm going to start it. I'm going to attempt to start it anyways with doing nothing to it except for putting a battery charger on it, because it is electric start. But don't get too, the box looks really good. The inside of the generator has taken a beating. Goodwill of keeping the generator nice, the mice found it to be a very, very happy place to move into. So, that being said, you know, I got generators the same age, never covered, and they look a lot better than this one that was protected in a box. So keep that in mind when you stick stuff on the shelf. It's not always a good thing. And then there's another bag over there on the other side. We'll go through that a little bit. Right full of tools that they didn't need. What this is her husband passed away, almost 13 years ago. 10 years ago. Caleb was 3. So the generator he had purchased back then, and his tools over there in the bag, where they're making the move now. They really don't want to move this stuff again. They've never used it. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this generator started. I got it running. Unfortunately, I didn't press the record button. It started right up. It ran a little bit funny. I had to play with the automatic choke a little bit. I sprayed it with WD-40, and then it ran out of gas. I had the oil line, fuel line shut off. And once I turned the fuel line back on, got it started again, it run like a top. It's been setting for 7 years in a garage with that box over it. So that was marine and fuel stabilizer, the blue stuff. I swear by it. So this is we're gonna let this thing run now, probably all day long. And then I'll put some fresh gas into it. Broken. Trying to work with the sun today. Sun and videos is not very fun. Alright, the pump turned out to be no good on the can. Been around way too long. So what we want is just equal parts. Roughly. It's just a hardener. I will make sure to give her a good dose. I have newer cans, but trying to use this stuff up. We're gonna have plenty. I only need a little bit. Just a little thickener. I don't know. Trying to bring you guys along, trying to do a good job on this thing. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. So many angles. So many angles so the camera gets a good picture. Might be more important. Did I get the saw fixed right? Huh? You think of that idea? Sounds like a good one to me. That should do it. Well, we'll let that set. See how much trouble I get into. We'll let it set until tomorrow. Then I'll bring you back. Maybe she'll be better, maybe she won't. We'll see. Well, so far so good. Anytime something will turn, that's a good thing. And so far, I've been having really good luck. Washer up in there, won't come out. Yeah. Help if you go the right way. Well, good morning, Scott. I'm saying good morning to you, Scott, because here's your tools. You asked me if I could use them? Well, here we are. We're using them. What do we got going on? Well, I'll back that camera up in a minute and show you what we got going on. Right now, I need to take this piece off. There's a pin in here. We still got to get these out of here so that I can tilt this up. Then there's a screw on the bottom of it, and this is a hydraulic cylinder that is leaking. So I am in the process of fixing the leak. I PB blasted everything the last few days. And so far, I've cracked all of the hoses. So they all come off now. They're all loose. I've greased everything. I found 3 broken grease fittings and 1 that wouldn't accept grease. So everything is greased other than those broken ones, and I'll be addressing those this week. But right now I'm going to see if I can get this off here. So I want to change this. I want to rebuild this without taking it off the tractor, for the simple reason I don't have a big enough vise to clamp everything in. So my hope is to be able to do it all right here. Plus it's heavy, and it would require me taking these off and taking this apart, which I don't really want to do if I don't have to. So I'm going to try to do it this other way. So I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go get a punch. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna move. Ought to be really fun getting all them things back in there in the right holes. That's all I've got to say. I think what I will do is crack all of these today while I'm out here, so that in the future, if I need to play with that stuff, it will come off. Got a long punch. Thinking maybe I should have got a shorter one. Well, you guys got to move. I bet you're saying, what the heck have you done now, Tom? I don't know, be honest with you. But I am happy to see that come apart. Like it did. We don't want that. Well, that's good. We'll take that apart. I need a block of wood. I forgot. This can go this way now. Out of my way. I don't really need to take that out of there, but I want to because I'm going to clean everything when I put it back in. Ooh. I don't want that to come apart up there. I wanted to use it as a pivot point. I guess those things can be broken. Yay! Guess I better save it for a pattern. This is another one of them pins that if it will move, and I am looking really good. So let's see. Yes, it does. Okay. I need to turn this, so if that will turn, then I am looking really good. I think now I'm going to crack this nut and maybe drain that cylinder. I think so. Rebuilding 3 cylinders on this case bulldozer. That's the clam one. This is a bucket that opens, so there's a clam cylinder. This is the tilt cylinder. Over there is the last cylinder to be rebuilt. That is exactly what this cylinder is. That's the insides of it. I've got it all rebuilt with new seals. I pulled it off yesterday with a come along to pull it out of the cylinder hole, so putting it back in could be a little bit interesting. But not sure if you guys are interested in these, but this is what I'm working on this week. So I don't know about content this week other than here it is. So it's been a crazy month of July and 1st of August. So, but here we go.